Here we go again, searching for Thomas and Friends Impossible. In Australia, there's a retailer called BigW. It has a fantastic mid-year toy sale, and I often go to this and have gone to this for many years, and I really only wanted one thing, and to find that one thing was near impossible. I'm a person who's fairly persistent when it comes to shopping, and I don't stop looking until I win. Okay, let's do it. I'm at the BigW toy sale. It's a fair bit of chaos here, and I'm after that Steamies pack there, Sodor Steamies pack, and I've got someone going out the back of the shop to try and find it. I can't find it anywhere in store, and there's very few of the Thomas and Friends Trackmaster toy trains here, full stop. That's the toy sale that I'm at. BigW is a big retailer in Australia, and often the mid-year toy sale is awesome. Unfortunately, I've just found out that item there in store is nil stock. I'm sort of not surprised because it's been very, very strange times because of the virus times. It was suggested that I make an order for that item there online. While I'm here, I'll take a look and see if I can find that Thomas Hot Wheels car variation. Chances of finding that, I think 0. I look for the little Thomas and Friends logo on top. Really tricky to find. I've only found one so far, and that was in a Kmart. I did find this What Can You See Thomas and Friends book. Now, what I find interesting about this 2019 book is it's still based on Sodor Island. It doesn't show any Thomas and Friends Sodor Island drift, as I call it. I can't show the inside, but I think the front and back cover will tell you enough about what's going on in that book. I did go to this BigW the day before the toy sale, and just about everything was set up. The only thing you can't see is the special prices, and there were some really good prices there once the specials went on. And I thought to myself, if I do see the Sodor Steamies pack, I'll get it, and it will save me coming to the crunch of the next day when the sale's on. But I did have a good look around, and I couldn't find it the day before the sale. I did notice they had a box of Thomas Trackmaster push-alongs, but there weren't many to choose from, and I often see with those Trackmaster trains, on the pegs, there's only a couple of varieties there. You don't see the whole range like you would have done back in the Take and Play era. Like other retailers, this BigW has a very small Thomas the Tank area. It's now next to Bluey, which is a very hot and popular toy. And often when I'm in store, I'll see parents looking at the Thomas and Friends area, and I will speak to them and I say, look, what are you after? Maybe I can help you in finding what you're after. And so often the parents say to me, we don't seem to find much of these toys in store anymore. Sure, there's a couple of strange things going on in 2020. We've got the virus, which is working against us, and it's really hauled up a lot of shipping around the world. But the toy catalogue only had 2 Thomas and Friends items there, which were part of the toy sale. And I thought to myself, last year was the same. There was very few Thomas and Friends toys at this toy sale. But I can go back to the 2018 toy sale, and you can see what was available, and one of the all-time great Trackmaster playsets was there. It was called the Railway Race Set, and it featured the beautiful Trackmaster streamlining Thomas. But sadly in 2020, I can't find anything that spectacular on offer at this toy sale. One thing I did notice at this toy sale was the Hot Wheels toys had a lot of area. They had multiple aisles where they were on display and for sale. And just of late, I've been a bit spooked by what I find out on Google Trends when you find out certain toy brands via a Google search. And from memory, Hot Wheels was doing pretty good. The one that was really struggling was Thomas and Friends. And the toy that I saw being grabbed up on the day of the sale, and I ended up seeing empty boxes where it was Bluey. How many times have I said, keep an eye on Bluey? It's an extremely popular toy. So what I did was I took the gamble. I went to another BigW store, which was further away from home, but along the way, I came across something a little bit strange, but it's also a little bit normal as well. I was in a store recently and I showed you some Bluey stuff, and there was some which were packed upside down, and people got excited by that, but I didn't get excited, and I'll show you why. Because it's actually a fairly common error. I see this all the time. That is packed upside down from factory. Okay, still got its tags on, and if you go back here, you'll find more and more. And the clever people will put these up on eBay as some elaborate sort of mistake and put a very high price on it. But look, I can keep finding more. Okay, I can bring these forward here. Okay, there's another one. And there's another one. I think that's the last one. Yep. If you're smart and if you want to, you know, play a game on eBay, well, you can say I've got an elaborately packed from factory upside down Bluey set. I don't play that game. Maybe people get excited by this. I will stack these back neatly as I found them, all upside downsies. Maybe I'll get one, or maybe I won't. I'll just see how the day progresses, hey? I've driven to another BigW store. This one's a little bit further away than the one that I normally go to, and I'm hoping to find the Sodor Steamies 10-pack here. And I think I'm lucky it's down next to the Paw Patrol vehicle. I'm glad I found this. I like these 10-packs. I've got a Thomas Adventures 10-pack. Okay, I'm going to actually get two of these. There's another one here. The boxing on this one's a bit banged up. I want nice crisp boxing, so I might leave that one and I'll grab this last one here. Hopefully the box on this one is okay. Yep, the boxing on that looks fine. It's a nice selection of Steamies in this pack here. Yeah, it's very nice. On the back, if you don't know their names, are there. I never knew Harold was a Steamie. Well, now we know, and there's quite a bizarre picture down there. Sort of the new Steam team, isn't it? So I took the gamble, went to a store further away. I don't like buying stuff online. I like to have stuff in hand. That's how I purchase stuff. I did look for packaging errors and faceless engines, but I'm not lucky this time. That's the joy of looking at toys in store. What I have noticed is that these Trackmaster push-alongs, there's not that many variations available. And I remember a time when the Thomas area used to be pegged out with so many different characters, but I don't see it like that anymore. This store's got a nice selection of Trackmaster powered 3-packs. Okay, these have been out for a while. It's nice to still see them in store and available, but the one to grab, and this is the one you grab one to play with and you put one under your bed for a rainy day later on when you need some money, that's the one there. I'm pretty sure in time that will go for good money online. I noticed this store's actually got a Hot Wheels bin. I might just go through this and see if I can find that Hot Wheels Thomas the Tank. I've got people looking at me like I'm a complete nutcase. I don't care, I want my Thomas Hot Wheels. Well, I want my second one. I am greedy on this one because it's actually a very, very hard Hot Wheels to find, and unfortunately I can't find one here now. I had to empty that whole bin out and people were looking at me like I was crazy. Well, yes, I am crazy, okay? Totally crazy. And like a good boy, you do put things back as you find them. You just don't pull apart a store and leave it messed up. I hate messes like that. Totally hate them. So there you go, the trials and tribulations of Thomas shopping. I did get lucky. I took the gamble and went to another store. At the other store I was at, they only suggested to me to purchase it online. They didn't say there was stock in other stores. But I did take the gamble, and for once in my life on a Thomas and Friends frenzy, I got lucky. At the moment, I'm looking over my Thomas & Friends merchandise collection. It's fairly extensive, and some of the dates on this stuff go right back to a much earlier era of Thomas & Friends. This collection has built up via the connection I had with a local charity shop, but that charity shop has been gone for a few years now. It's a strange collection because I was given this stuff because in the end nobody would want to buy it at the charity shop and it would end up in the bin because the only way those shops work is if they have stuff in the shelves that they can make money from. It's one of these things that once you see it en masse, you start to say to yourself, wow, look how much things have changed. There was an era of this merchandise which was interesting and amazing to look at, and then it drifted to stuff that we see later on, which really doesn't do much for me. And that's why I had a look at the book in BigW and saw that it was pictures based on an earlier time frame of Thomas and Friends stories. The merchandise doesn't give me that much joy, but it is amazing to see how far-reaching it is and how many different products have been labelled with Thomas and Friends. That is astonishing.
Đi ra ngoài chi vậy, bị người ta ăn hiếp